Okay.
Yeah, now okay, you can proceed.
Yeah, hi Amit and Sripal. Is it audible now?
Yes.
Okay. Before I start with the session, can I just know your background and what exactly you are currently doing, and just short introduction of yourself?
Yeah, Amit, you,
Hello.
hello.
Yes, what you
Yeah,
are saying?
Yeah, can you just shortly introduce yourself?
Okay, I will myself Amit, and I am a HR ABAP consultant. I do have 6+ year experience,
Okay.
and I worked in almost all the areas like PA, payroll, time, benefits, and your ECM and your. We are now will we start working on the learning module also. All technical actually, nothing functional.
Okay. And Amit, yourself?
Yeah, yeah. This is Amit. I told.
Yeah, yeah. Then Sripal.
Yes, myself Siddharth Trivedi. I am working as a HR executive and I have knowledge of
You are working as a
HR executive. HR
HR
executive.
HR executive. Okay, okay.
HR, yes, sir.
So you don't have any knowledge of SAP or ERP.
No, sir, actually I have knowledge of ERP on the
You
production.
worked on ERP.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which product you work for in ERP?
Now,
Huh?
data tech solution now.
Okay.
Now of data tech solution.
Okay. Okay. Fine. 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 So see, myself is Vijay, and I'll take you through SAP HR. This is just a demo session. So maybe for Amit, so basically I'll just tell you what all the functionalities and features available. Maybe for Amit, I don't know whether this would be much of useful because it's a general it's a demo session only, nothing other than that.
No, that's okay, but please include in depth actually what you will covering in the training actually.
Yeah,
Let's say
yeah,
you talk about payroll, so please cover each and every topic at the depth. I mean, don't go in the depth. Just tell us the contents which you
yeah,
will
yeah.
be covering actually.
That is
So
fine,
that
but
will be more.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
from the perspective of the Amit and Sripal. I guess you don't know anything about SAP, right?
No, sir.
No,
No,
right?
but
Yes,
uh, Sipa, you know
Okay,
SAP?
no, sir.
okay, okay. I'll cover both the points. First, what I'll do is I'll because Sripal has to know about SAP, at least some basic knowledge. So maybe the basic things I'll cover, which Amit might be knowing very well, all those things. But Amit's perspective, he wants to know what all things I'm going to cover within the submodules, right? Okay, Shripal, see, basically SAP is one of the product of ERP. So basically, can I know what functions you handle in the domain of HR, Shripal?
Like payroll and all these things. So my companies
Okay,
are big, so I have.
okay. See, basically, HR is one of the module within SAP. There are many modules, and the HCM, which we call HCM, Human Capital Management.
Human capital.
Yeah, it is called a module in SAP, and within this module
Vijay,
there are various.
sorry to interrupt. Vijay,
Yeah, yeah. Tell me.
hello Vijay. Can you give
Yeah, yeah.
your
Tell me,
intro
Amit.
also? I mean, can you give introduction about yourself also, what you have done and how many years experience you have and what you are
Okay,
dealing right
okay,
now?
fine, fine.
It will
See,
be good for us.
basically, my name is Vijay Mohan, and I'm into SAP HR HR past 6 years, and past 3 years I was outside India. I just came to India just a week back. So basically, I'm precisely, I've done 10 implementation projects across the world, covering the Middle East and South America and within India. And basically, I'm more into all the niche modules apart from the core modules, PA, OM, and PD. Apart from this, I got a good implementations on talent management, the complete talent management, that is E-Recruitment, LSO, and appraisals. And I'm into ESS, MSS. These are the various modules which I work. And currently, I'm working as a project lead for one of the implementation project in India. It's been just 1 week that I came back to India. This is my introduction. Is this okay, Amit?
Yeah, it's a great, man. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So,
I'm basically
a small point.
Purely a functional
Okay, please go ahead.
but I'm into technical side when it comes to ESS MSS. I know the complete portal administration activity and the complete portal setup, okay? Apart from the function. Okay. So should I proceed now?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Shripa, within SAP HCM there are several submodules. As I said, the basic submodules is nothing but the personal administration, organization management, time management, payroll, training and event management, personal development, travel management. These are the very basic submodules. There are other modules like enterprise compensation management, learning solutions, which is the extended version of the training and event management, E-recruitment, which is an extended version of the recruitment. When I keep E as a suffix, it means that it's a completely on the portal based solution. So basically, in this, when you say you are attending a course of SAP HCM, basically we cover all the core modules such as personal administration, org management, time management, payroll. These are the various submodules within HR, which is widely used across all the companies. They are the basic modules. If every company, when they say that they are implementing HCM, they implement this module. So other extended modules are e-modules and add-on components within the HR. Just let me know if I'm going fast. Just you can let me know. I can slow my pace. Okay. So see, if you see this, I'll just share my. You are able to see this presentation, right? Guys, you are able to see the presentation
Yes, sir.
now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So basically,
Yes,
I'll cover these topics: personal administration, org management, time management, training and event management, personal development, and travel management. These are the basic submodules within HCM module. Okay.
yes, sir.
So okay, I'll skip this slide. So SAP is nothing but it's a product of ERP. You know what is ERP? You have well worked on ERP, I guess. Basically, ERP is nothing but it organizes the management information to flow internally, externally, and across all the departments. And basically, other activities, integration of the complete software application within your organization. Okay. So basic flow of information between all the business functions. Business functions may be finance department, accounting, manufacturing, customer relationship, management, HR. All these are the various sub functions. So based on the SAP product, we can integrate all these sub functions on a common platform, and information can be flow in and out. Okay. This is a basic what ERP says as a principle. So I'll just you got this point. I'll just put this. So SAP, SAP is nothing but how you use the data matrix. It is one of the product ERP product. What SAP stands is a systems, application, and product in data processing. Shirish, Sripal, you are able to understand? Clear?
Yeah, sir. No problem.
Yeah. So basically, it's a German company, and you know the 90% market, ERP market is owned by SAP, and especially Asia Pacific and Europe market is completely dominated by SAP. Okay, now let's say we say that SAP R3. You know what is meant by R3, Shripal?
That is application layer. That is 3 layer in the SAP. Am I right?
Yes, three-tier architecture. What does it mean? Three-tier
Yes.
Basically, in Java, we
Yes.
say MNC something. So it's the same thing. Three-tier architecture is nothing but application layer and database layer, business logic layer and the database layer. So, all these three is called a three-tier architecture. Earlier it was a two-tier architecture. Now all the architecture is based on a three-tier. So basically, presentation is nothing but you sit and you do these end user activities on your workstation. That's the presentation layer. And business logic is where you build the logic and build the coding and configuring all these things. Business logic. And database server is ultimately where the data is getting stored in table, structure, what all the things. Okay. And another key feature of SAP is it's a multilingual. Multilingual in the sense we got a company in India, in Germany, and got in Spain and various countries, and we kept your servers in India. And when Spain people log in, they can log in the Spanish language. When a same German person, they can log in the Deutsch language. So it's supports a multilingual language. Okay.
Yes.
And highly customizable. What does this mean? Highly customizable is nothing but SAP is based on as an HCM based on the best practices. Like suppose you are working for a manufacturing industry and you are buying an SAP business suit for your manufacturing industry. So basically, when you deploy that suit, the policies based on the policies, the product is built. So those policies might be across common for all the manufacturing industries in India. So now let us say your manufacturing industry has got few other policies which is apart from the other manufacturing industry. So which is not there in the product. So you can customize that as per your requirement. Customize is nothing but you can build, make the modifications to your industry specific requirement. Okay, so this flexibility is there within the SAP. Okay, now go to the next slide. So these are the various modules in SAP. Okay, if you see there is a finance, accounting, many modules, SD, MM, logistics, HR. HR is one of the modules within SAP. So basically, we integrate all this. Suppose you are implementing the SAP and you are integrating HR with finance and with SD with MM, that is called the integration. Is it clear? Audible?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you got this one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now coming to the sub-module. So as I said, there are various sub-modules. First is a personal administration. Personal administration and the org management are a basic modules within HR, very basic modules. So basically, what we do is personal administration. Just 1 minute.
Yes.
So personal administration is nothing but your day-to-day activities, administration work, which is involved in your organization. Basically, it starts from the hiring an employee and from hiring to retiring. What all the activities you do, administration, data maintenance for the employees within your organization, everything you do in the personal administration submodule. Okay.
Okay.
And to Amit, you are there, right?
Yes.
So basically, what all things I'm going to cover in personal administration is nothing but how we are going to maintain the master data, the enterprise structure, personal structure, pay scale structure, and what is an HR master data structure, how we process the HR master data, and various technical processes involved in the personal administration and integration of the personal administration with other applications. All these things I'm going to cover in the PA, the classes. Okay.
Okay.
You got that, Amit?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. So, Sipal, just if I'm fast, just let me know if I'm too fast. So basically, all the educational activities right from hiring to retirement. So basically, what you do is hiring, promotion, or change of pay, or change of the all these things transfer from one to another.
Yes, sir. That's clear. Okay.
So, once with this, another important thing is PA has got a very tight integration with various other sub-modules like the payroll, like payroll, time management, administration management, all these. Okay?
That's
Recruitment and all these things, it has got a various integration. So basically, when we do integration,
Actually, we are not able to hear.
your
Vijay.
voice.
yeah. Now, is it
No, sir.
Low actually, it's very low.
Yes.
Vijay, please keep it that mic near to your mouth. Sometimes we can't.
I'm keeping near to my mouth only.
Just try to increase that volume. Just take it over the audio system. Sometimes it's missing. Sometimes okay. Sometimes it's missing.
Hello?
Yeah, sir. No.
Yeah, now is it audible?
Yes,
Okay.
it's perfectly fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now I'll just brief out what is there in PA basically. PA is it's a vast topic altogether. So basically, now when you say this is for Sripal basically. So when you say that now I'm learning SAP-HCM. So now you have to be familiar with the jargon which is used in SAP. Okay. So now jargons are like info types.
Yes.
Basically, this is one of the jargon which we use, SAP jargon technically which we use in the HR. You will more frequently now. So listening with info types. Now, did you have this info type concept in your the ERP system also?
Yes, sir.
You have so you know what is info type.
Yes, sir. That's about personal analysis.
Huh?
We have database of employee. Yes.
Correct. So basically, it is nothing but a collection of number of data and putting in a one as a one set of information. Basically. I'm just on a layman language. So what is nothing but if you see the definition here, the store group of information against an employee in PA, first administration. So basically, for example, let us take first info type personal data. Personal data is one info type. So in personal data, you store his first name, last name, given name, nickname, date of birth, marital status, all these things. So all these things
Data
can be
value.
stored in various fields and you put it in a one info type. This is the personal data info type.
Yes.
So similarly, for different submodules, there are different number of info types. There are thousands of info types in HR. So at least you have to be thorough with it should be on your fingertips of certain important types. So when we actually start with the classes, then we'll see what all inputs are available in time, in payroll, in leave management, in recruitment, travel and event management, training and event management, travel management. So all these each submodule has got a set of info types. Again, in org management. So how we distinguish it? Each submodule has a different range of info types. Like in organization management, it starts with 1,000 series. In CA, it starts with different series. In time, it starts with 2,000 series. So similarly, you can distinguish which is the time info type, which is the role info type, which is the personal info type. Okay. So info types is one. The another big concept of PA is actions. Okay. Do you know what is actions, Sripal?
Like
Hello.
hiding and all this.
Okay. Amit, you might be aware of
Yes, sir.
actions, right?
Hiding and selecting. Yes, sir. Hiding and selecting.
You pardon me?
Like job rotation and all.
See, action.
Job rotation.
Action is nothing but, if you see the definition, predefined set of screens required to combine an action. Suppose let us say predefined list of screens. Let us say you are hiring a person. Okay, when you hire a person, you need a list of data to be input in your system in SAP when you do the hiring action, like his personal data, his address, his work experience, his educational data. All these things are the different.
That's we call job specification and description.
Yes. So basically, how you do, personal data is one info type. Personal data is one info type, and address is one info type. So
the number of years of experience.
See, these are the various screens. So
somebody is Vijay, we are there disturbance actually. Can everybody go on mute?
Okay.
Hello. Yes, Sripal, from your side, coming some noise. Somebody is talking in our room. I think it's very hard to hear and give demo. Please keep the door. Hello. Please close the door.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, right. Vijay, you can
go on mute.
Yeah, if I mute, you can't able to ask anything questions.
No, then if question asks, then come unmute.
Yeah, Vijay, you can proceed now.
Hello.
You can proceed. Vijay, you can proceed
Yeah,
now.
go ahead. Yeah, start.
Yeah. So basically, action is nothing but I'm doing an hiring action. There are a number of info types which I need to fill the data of particular employee. So I do the configuration of the system so that those screens appear from step by step. Like personal data is one screen, address is one screen, one info type. So all these predefined set of screens required to complete an action is called an action. Okay. And another thing is, might be I didn't mention in the PPT. Next is the personal structure, enterprise structure, and pay scale structure, which we will discuss in the classes. Basically, how we are going to configure all those things. So basically, what is enterprise structure and personal structure? All these things I'll tell you. Those are nothing to tell you the demo. So as I said, info types, there are many info types basically. This is Sripal, this is how it looks like. These are the way, these are just examples of the list of info types. Sripal? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is how these screens. This is basically screens how it looks in SAP. Okay. So basically, two is a personal data input type. Basic pay. Basic pay is a basic pay of the employee which you maintain. Qualifications you maintain. So there are numerous info types. This is. I'll just increase the. This is inside within personal data how the screen looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
If you see, there is a last name, first name, description, suffix, SSN number. But so all these things are configurable. Suppose let us say your company even needs fourth name also. There is only three names, fourth name. You can configure in the system. Okay, this is how you do. Okay, now I'll go to next screen. So basically, all these things is nothing but all the data which you store against an employee is called master data. Okay. These are the few actions: hiring, transfer, change of pay, termination, retirement are the few actions. So there are the standard delivered actions, and even you can configure the system with your requirements. And Sripal, this is what I was telling you. This is how the screens look like. There is a screen number 1. You have input all the required data. Then it goes to screen number 2. Screen number 3. So like this, when you do an hiring action or any kind of action, will come. All these things are configurable. And just keep this. These are again the technical things. So this is all about the personal administration. Very basic knowledge which I am giving you. Shrikant, okay?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Now I'll go to organizational management. See, basically, you have any knowledge on org management? What does it do? These things? Any kind of thing? Pardon me? Okay. See, basically, organization management is nothing but basically what nothing but basically it's a reporting structure which you configure in the system. Okay. It's not only reporting structure. Just to make you understand, I'm telling you reporting structure. It talks more than the reporting structure. So basically, as I said, you can see that enterprise structure, personal structure, pay scale structure, it can be covered in either in PA or OM. Either this, not hard and fast that should be only in the OM part. Basically, enterprise structure is nothing but you will configure that how many departments are there, where are the locations of the department, and how many employees are there, jobs in your organization. All these things you put in the organization management. So basically, when I say departments, locations, jobs, positions, all these terminologies again in a SAP jargon we call as an objects. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Vijay, you can proceed.
Hello.
Yeah, Vijay, you can proceed.
Yeah,
If they have any doubts, they will ask you in the end of the demo. Okay. So from Sripal, mic, some noise is coming. I keep it in mute.
Okay.
Okay, you can proceed.
Sure. So basically, all these things we call as an objects. Again, OM has got a very tight integration with various other modules. So as I said, objects is not organizational units, which we can call as a departments in the normal layman language. Position is nothing but now you said that you are a senior, you are an executive, HR executive. That is a position. Job is an executive. Nothing but example is executive. So another is job can be a manager, and And manager can be a marketing manager, sales manager, HR manager, finance manager. So basically, job is a higher at highest level, and below level the position. So basically, that position holds that particular job. So position is, there is a HR manager is one position, finance manager is one position, and account manager is one position. Job is all are managers. And relationship, how relationship is nothing but it is again the terminology which we use in SAP HR especially. Relationship is now let us say there is a HR department, there is one payroll person, there is one recruitment person, and there is a HR manager. So there are three positions, and HR manager is the head of the department. So now you have to create a relationship saying that HR is one department and there is a three positions. Now three positions are the part of this HR department. We create a relationship, all these relationships, and we say that in HR department, HR manager is the head of the department. So to tell the system that he is the head, this position is head of the department, we create a relationship. Maybe you might not, it might be difficult to understand right now this terminology. Once I show in the system, then you will catch up to it. No problem. So I'll skip this. As I said, position are nothing but unique and specific authorized posts within organization like group leader, manager, all these things. And auxiliary unit is nothing but different business areas. Nothing but it is called also known as a department. It depends on the company to company what they call it as. So I'll skip slide also. This is how the relationship. If you see there is a middle box position HR manager, and see the relationship. There is a job called manager. So it is described. We create a relationship. He belongs to the organizational unit department. All these things we tell to the system by creating a relationship. So I'll just skip this slide. These are all the various integration points of organization management. It can be integrated with all these modules. Basically, for example, you are taking a leave and your manager has to approve. How does that? How system knows that who is your manager, and how system will take your approval to your manager? All these things are based on the organizational management reporting structure. Small example. And I'll just skip this. Now comes the time management. So basically, time management. This might be for Amit. Basically, what all things I'm going to cover in time management is how your time management is integrated with enterprise organization. I'll cover the time structure, how you create the work schedules, and how you time sheet and time recording, and how you create the absence and attendance that we call as a time data recording and administration. Basically, I'll cover these topics in time management. See, now again time management. There are some basic components. Basically, what happens in time management is nothing but you are recording, valuation of the absences, all these things. What we do in the time management, like you manage the leaves, manage the workforce requirements, attendance, absences, incentive wages, and all these things. And time management has got integration with payroll and training and event management. And also it can be integrated with logistics, with controlling, with BI, MM, all these modules we can integrate with time. If you see this diagram, there is time within time, these are the basic components. Timesheet is nothing but which you fill. You say that in this whole week I work from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and I need to fill that time sheet and send to my manager for approval. So that is called the timesheet. Time recording is nothing but you go at 8 a.m. and you have to punch in and and the punch machine takes the data and puts in the SAP. So time gets recorded in SAP. Basically these things happen. Basically what we say in SAP is clock in and clock out. All these things are the part of time recording. Attendance and absences. Absences is nothing but you take annual leave, sick leave, medical leave, maybe industry accidental leaves, what all various leaves, maternity, paternity leave. All these things are absences. And work schedule is nothing but what we say. Basically, you are it stores working and break times of the employees. Basically, like you are working, one employee is working from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and another employee is working from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So basically, you create two work schedules. Different work schedules you assign. Basically, it helps you for shift planning and all this stuff. Basically, rotation shifts and any other this kind of things. Basically, you use the work schedule. So all these things we configure in time management. So basically, time management submodule, performance of all the employees' time processes, including planning, recording, evaluating the employees' attendance and absences, maintenance of the work schedule, recording any deviation. So now in time management, again, all these things I'll cover. I'll skip this slide. So now basically there are two methods of implementing time management within your organization. One is the negative time management and another is positive time management. So now you have to understand what is negative and what is positive, and you have to decide whether your organization is implementing wants to implement positive or wants to implement negative. So basically all manufacturing companies implement positive time management. So what is negative and what is positive is nothing but negative is it doesn't record any deviations from the work schedule. Like I work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for 8 hours. That's it. 8 hours is a whole and soul. So now system will not check whether you came at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or you left at 4 p.m. You work for 8 hours and you record in the timesheet that you work for 8 hours. That's it. It will take that and it will calculate your pay according to that. So no deviations, nothing. It will calculate the complete whole figure 8 hours. Now when you say I'm implementing positive time management, it is complex by nature, and basically it records all the time events. Time events is nothing, means it even considers the deviations of your work schedule from what your work schedule. It calculates the actual time. So your actual time of working is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and you punched in at 8:15 a.m. and you punched out at 5:45 p.m. So there is a 15 minutes gap in start and 15 minutes gap in out time. So it even calculates that 15 minutes and it will deduct from your salary. This is a basic example which I am giving, basic scenario. So basically it considers that actual time you work and it will you integrate with payroll accordingly. So these are the, as I said in the beginning, 2000 series, how we represent the time info types. So basically all these are the various info types. Again, leave is also part of time management. So leave and time management, for leave management there is no separate. Leave management is nothing but I'm going for leave for 10 days, I need to apply, and I need to define the quota for the employees, all these things which we do in the leave management, which is nothing but it's a part of the time management module. So attendance is nothing but you are going on a business trip and you didn't punch in because you are not there in your office campus. So basically that information you record in the attendance info type that you are in the business trip. So system automatically calculates, though you are not present in the office campus, it calculates those 8 hours actually. So the overtime and all these things are the attendance. So absences, annual leave, sick leave, various absences you create, types of absences, you create the quota for those absences, and you calculate accordingly. All these things comes under the time, data, recording, and administration basically. So these are the SAP screens, how it looks like. If you see that your absence hours is 48 hours, absence days is 6 days, and calendar days 8 days. Quota used is 6 days. Yes, 8 days is your calendar days, means Saturday, Sunday has come, so it is not considering Saturday, Sunday as your leave, and it is taking only 6 days into account. Recording, substitution, all these are the various input types that I'll tell you, because if I tell you now, you'll get confused or it becomes more complex to understand. So availability is one of the info type. So this is all about the time management. And maybe I missed out payroll. I didn't put in PPT. Basically, again, payroll is again there is an international payroll and country specific payroll. Basically, international payroll, how we distinguish what is international payroll and what is country specific is nothing but countries which as an SAP product, it delivers the both international and country specific payroll. Like, let us take India. In India, there is a taxation is different. There is a VAT. There are many things which we consider in the Indian payroll. So basically, as a SAP product, it gives a separate payroll India. So similarly for US. Again, US, there are many benefits, W2 withholding, and many things. So for US, there is a separate payroll process. But few countries, like you take Middle East like Dubai or Kuwait or Qatar, that doesn't have any specific payroll built in SAP. So what we do is we use international payroll for those countries, and there are few European countries like Poland and and African countries like Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa. So they don't have any specific payroll for those. So South Africa has got, for Kenya and this kind of Nigeria, they doesn't have any specific payroll. So we use international payroll. So how we distinguish which country specific and international payroll is, for all the country specific they call the country codes, and for all international payroll it is distinguished using 99. All these things are not there in PPT. I'm just telling you, and basically what we going to cover in payroll is basically pay scale. First thing is pay scale structure and how we configure the basic pay info types, and very important is how we configure the wage types. Wage types, and how we are going to integrate the time management aspects in the payroll, and we are going to run. We'll configure the complete payroll basic info type, additional info type, and we will consider all these things, and we will run one complete payroll cycle, and we integrate with finance FI, and we post those results in the FI. All these topics we are going to cover in payroll basically. So I'm going to teach you the international payroll. I don't teach specific country specific payroll, because if you learn international payroll, it is nothing but country specific is nothing but only the taxations and some policies of the particular country. Amit. Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. So it answers what all things I'm going to cover in payroll.
So are you gonna cover the PCR schema part also? How to create a PCR, how to modify a schema?
No, I'm going to modify schema. I don't cover because I don't do those modification. Basically, I can cover you the standard schema.
No, but the PCR creation and all.
No. PCR creation, I don't teach. Yeah.
Okay, what all modules a person should focus if somebody wants to transfer to HR function?
See, basic modules is nothing but OM, time management, and payroll. Okay, and these four modules are the very basic module. Even in the market, if someone asks you, they ask you with a combination of PA, so personal administration, organizational management, and time management, or PA, OM, and payroll. And basically, payroll is something which is very specific requirements. Suppose there is a requirement in the market, they take only payroll US with experience in US payroll. If you know the payroll India, it doesn't suffice their requirements. So similarly, some Indian companies implementing payroll, and you are a master of US payroll. It doesn't suffice their requirement. They need some expertise who is expert in the Indian payroll. So this is how the payroll is something different actually. But when it comes to all this, other than payroll, any module in HR, it is nothing specific to the countries actually. Whether it's a time management or personal administration, org management, recruitment, appraisals, you take any module.
How you manage actually? How you manage? Suppose you are working in US payroll, then somebody asks you to work on suppose South Africa payroll, then how you manage?
How you manage is, see, basically that's what I'm telling. If you know any one payroll and basic concepts remain same. So that's what I'm telling. If I teach you international payroll, it doesn't mean that when a requirement comes in payroll US, you are completely blank. Because ultimately in payroll also few concepts are common across all the countries, like how you create a wage type, how you evaluate a wage type, how you configure the basic pay info type, how you run the payroll, how you do the deductions, how you do the additional payments. All these are very much common across all things. What differs is the basically
it's 11 o'clock a.m.
The taxations and the other things actually, tax and other policies, like India has got even VAT, all these things. So these things differ actually. These things comes country to country. Like in US you call benefits and all these things. So these are
but like other modules, if you talk about SD, MMPP, these things, I think the taxation part is different in SD also, sales. The India having VAT, but other Brazil and this country have very different sales scenario.
Yes.
So why the payroll? You say payroll is very much country specific, because I think they are also in country. In India, they have seen country India version.
Yeah, I'll tell why it is different. Is there are certain countries. Suppose you take US, there are US specific payroll info types, which is not useful for India. So how those info types behave is only particular to that country, and you have to configure for those info types. For example, like there is an additional personal data which is info type 77.
So then it will be a very
that's why the combination is like that. When you say you are an SAP consultant, they don't.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay, but
hello, Amit.
The thing is that how many
just a minute. Amit, if you want for other payrolls like UK, US, and India, I will arrange some other trainer. We have also one more trainer for specific.
So when you say that you are an HR consultant, and in the market, no one asks you that you are an expert in US or expert. It happens only at the senior position. Basically, when you go in the junior or middle level, you know US payroll or you know Indian payroll. but you doesn't know US payroll. It's all about the opportunity. So that's what I'm telling is basically when you say that there is a requirement for US payroll and you know Indian payroll, so it's not that you have got the 60%, 70% of knowledge of payroll. That 30% is only what it differs actually. So basically, and also if you see in the market, if any job descriptions, they never say that you need PA, OM and time are the basic modules. You have to know. There is no question of that. And they ask you only the payroll, whether you know payroll or not. And for certain positions where they have specific requirement only for a payroll consultant, so they take the specialized country specific payroll consultant, which is very less. They doesn't in today's world, if you ask me, they need the multi skilling. So basically, payroll US person doesn't need to know the South Africa payroll. Doesn't need to be expert in South Africa payroll. All you need is you need to know the policies. You need to know what are the additional programs in South Africa payroll or Indian payroll. This is how it differs actually. So this is basically this is all you program or job learning. See, concept is something different and specific to the country is something. I can't transfer in India and learning payroll, and I can't learn payroll of only European countries. So basically, how it comes with the experience. You know payroll, you start working on a payroll project. You will come to know what all the countries for UK you are working. You will come to know what all the things which are specifically for UK. This is how you do actually basically. Okay.
Yeah, but you should get a chance also before working. That is more important.
That's not a chance. That's not a worry. Okay. These things. What I'll cover in payroll is these things basically. Waste types, which is these things why I cover is because these things are common across all the payrolls. So next is the training and event management. Training and event management is again a very small submodule in SAP-HR. Basically, what it do is basically within your organization you got various trainings. So all these trainings can be held in SAP. Basically, for example, you can publish a training calendar, and you can ask the employees to book for the training calendar. This is one scenario, or else you can ask your employees to recommend what training they need, and based on those needs, you can arrange a training for the next financial year. So these are the basic things which training and event management module facilitates. So all these things we configure. Again, training and event management, it has got its own info types and its own process. Business event. These are the basic technical parts of training and event management. I can tell you there is complete picture. If you see, there are attendees. Attendees is nothing but the employees. Booking means you are booking for a training program. You see, pre-book training program for this calendar, but I need suppose as you said, you got an opportunity to work on US payroll and you doesn't know the US payroll, and you want to propose to your company that I want to learn US payroll. That you do using pre-book. Okay. Replace is nothing but now you are doing you have booked for one training, and now you don't want to book, you want to cancel the training and you want to replace with another training. So that is replace, rebook, cancellation. Correspondent is nothing but the mails which go in and out. These are the various features of training and event management which we are going to cover in the HR module. I'll show you how to configure all these things. So business, if you see, I'll just skip this. All these things are pretty descriptive. Again, personal development. Personal development is nothing but again it's a big topic. Personal development. Basically, what we do in the PD is basically you maintain the skills, qualifications of the employees, and you do the appraisals of the employees using PD module. So these things I'll cover in the personal development. So all these things, as I said, rating scale, all these are the more specific in-depth of appraisals. So qualifications, development plan is nothing but suppose I finished the appraisal for this year, and I felt that Shripal has to undergo a training. Shripal has got 3 out of 5. That is, he's good. Now his manager says that next year he has to undergo training in SAP Finance module, so that it helps the organization. So all these things comes in the development plan. So after completing appraisal, I'll create a development plan for Shripal for next year. So based on the development plan, I'll arrange the training. So all these things are integrated. See how it is integrated. I create a development plan in PD module, and now I'll integrate with training and event management, because if he needs to learn, if he needs to do something in finance module, he has to be trained in FI module also. So what happens is, I create a development plan, a mail triggers to the training department saying that in the next 2012 financial year there are 20 employees who needs to be trained in finance module. So they will plan accordingly and they create a training calendar. All these things are integrated. So this is a part of the PD. And again, travel management. Travel management is basically how basically there are 2 parts. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, travel planning, and I'm going to I'm going to cover how training bookings and the expenses, how it happens. So basically, travel management it can be considered as a FI module. Basically, when it comes to the HR module, it's a very small topic when it comes to the HR module. What we do in HR is we do the bookings and once you completed your travel, you come and claim those expenses which has been incurred during your travel. So these things we do in the travel management with perspective of HR perspective. So basically here applications for business related risk and how it approvals and updation of the business related data, and these are the infotypes which we use, and this is for the expenses. Once you finish your travel, you come and you now claim the expenses which has been incurred. So again, that goes with the approval and the payment of that. Payment is done using FI module. So these things which I'll cover in the travel management. Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Yeah, Amit and Shripal, if you have any more doubts regarding this demo or any expectation regarding this course, you can ask him. He will clarify your doubts.
Yes, sir. No. No doubts.
Shripal, you have any doubts?
No, the doubt how will then.
Hello, Shripal.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
I'm
Amit,
more
you have
interested
any doubts?
I'm more
Amit?
interested for that payroll,
Hello,
PCR
Amit?
and schema actually. Actually,
Yeah.
the schema is both for time and payroll.
Yeah, tell me.
So that is I'm looking forward for that PCR and schema.
Yeah. Maybe Venki said that he will arrange a separate payroll person for that.
No,
Yeah.
schema is a part of
Amit,
both,
I will
actually.
arrange
Schema will
separate
come in time
payroll,
also
separate
and
trainer. We
payroll
have
also.
multiple trainers, so I will arrange to you. Okay, regarding this payroll issue. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, because rest of the things are fine with Vijay actually. Everything
Yeah,
was
please,
fine.
you do one thing.
Thanks, Vijay.
Please send me mail regarding this issue. I will ask our other trainer and I will let you know. Okay? Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
how long
Okay,
this
yeah,
training?
yeah. Okay,
How long this
we will
training
give
will
you
be?
that server access also remote. It's working
I mean,
remotely,
and
and I will give you login and password. So it's working. You can
so
access
it will
the
be on
server in
weekends only or
24/7.
every day?
Yeah, this training is 35 hours, nearly 35 to 40 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I will tell you. I think your time based on
Okay,
your
thank you.
availability, I will let you know. Okay. I will
Thank
make
you.
you call and I will ask the other things, and after that I will
Sir,
schedule your time period. Okay.
sir, can you,
Okay.
sir, can you,
Yeah.
sir,
Thanks for Amit and
sir, can you
Shripal
send the
attend the
PDF of
demo.
presentation?
Okay, I will let you know. Please give me
Sir,
feedback
please send it.
if you have any more doubts, mail me. I will clarify it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, PPTs I will give you after
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
once after starting that regular
Okay,
classes.
sir.
I will give you PPTs. Okay, Vijay will give you all the materials regarding this
Okay.
classes. Okay. Yeah, thank you for attend. Yeah, thank you for attend demo. Vijay, thanks for taking demo.